guys. Reporting for the hacks.
Hey, remember that kid I hit in the parking lot?
Yeah. You weren't being very safe, were you?
You're right. We should get some tips on how to be safer in the parking lot.
Yeah.
Listen to the sound of my shotgun! Boom!
This is what happened to my car when I wasn't safe in the parking lot.
This is an example of very unsafe parking.
This yellow line and that yellow line over there are supposed to contain the car in its entirety, but he is not parked very well. He also didn't pull into the spot in a safe manner. As you can see, this park job is significantly better. This line here and this line here perfectly contain the vehicle in its entirety.
Last year we did have a young lady who got hit by a car as she crossed Coleman Street because of kids not paying attention to their surroundings and what they're driving and where they're driving. And all the kids, right when the last bell rings, they take off running so they can get out to beat the traffic. Which we get there's a traffic jam in the parking lot, and at this point our hands are kind of tied as to what we can do with that. But the biggest thing is you got to take your time and be patient and just slow down and take your time, because it's for the safety of everyone in the parking lot, including you as a driver and the pedestrians and the other drivers. So the biggest piece of advice is just slow down.
Hey Matt,
Yeah?
do you wonder what people think about the block schedule?
Yeah, I do. Let's talk about that.
Matt, wake up. We're supposed to be making our block schedule video.
Oh yeah, block schedule. Let's do that. Let's go make that block schedule.
As everybody knows, this year, Chi High is trying the infamous block schedule.
This means that we're splitting days up into A and B days.
And this makes your classes a whopping 1 hour and 20 minutes.
We wanted to find out what people thought about this, so that's exactly what we did.
You know, I like it. It's not as bad as I thought it would be. The class hours don't seem as long as they are.
I would have to say right now, I'm liking what's happening. I'm enjoying the time with the kids that we have. I do miss seeing them every day, but it's really early to tell, so I don't know for sure how things will work out. I know in the tech ed world, I'm gonna like having more time to work on our labs and our activities that we have coming up.
It's okay, I guess. I don't know. It's not that great.
It's awful. I hate it. They should remove it. Give me back my study halls.
I think it's good for activities that you can kind of take and practice and then re-teach. But I think it also can be difficult to get kids up and moving all the time. And I like it.
It's so awesome.
I actually really like the block schedule. I didn't think I would like it in the beginning, but it's actually really nice. The classes don't feel that long, and the day feels shorter because we only have 4 class periods, so I actually really like it. It's cool because I have a work release, so I don't have 4th hour.
It's pretty nifty.
Yeah, so far I like the block schedule a lot, actually. It's nice from a teaching perspective because we've got 2 days to get things graded, essentially, before the next round of classes come. And it's nice having extended times to do labs, especially in science. So yeah, so far so good. I like the block a lot.
I think it's all right. We also asked people another important question.
If they could take the old schedule back, would they?
Here's what they had to say.
I don't think so. I kind of like the block schedule. I feel like the class periods go by fast, and I think we have a lot of time to do homework.
No, I wouldn't say that yet, no.
Probably.
Old
Yes.
schedule?
Right now, yeah, because I'm trying to prepare a sub plan for tomorrow, and it's really difficult because I have to fill 80 minutes and make a sub do it. But no, I think I'd stick with it.
No.
I'd probably stick with the block schedule, to be honest.
No.
No.
I think I like the block schedule a lot better than the old schedule. It's easier to prep, I guess, because you're only prepping for 3 classes a day versus.
Yeah, I think so. This has been Lucas.
And Matt, reporting for the Hap.
This has been Bo.
And Lakota.
Reporting for the Haps.
Hey Joey, do you ever get hungry during the day?
Yeah, sometimes.
I think a lot of kids at Chi High do. You know what Student Services did?
No, I don't. What'd they do?
Let's go find out. So Taylor, I was watching a Gordon Ramsay video the other day. It was about how to make chili dogs.
Sounds like a savory, cheap recipe for any broke college kid.
Yeah, maybe we should go into depth about that.
On a college budget, we realize you probably don't have a whole lot of money to spend, but we have a cheap but gourmet dish presented by Gordon Ramsay that you can cook in your very own dorm room. First thing you're going to need, since we are making chili dogs, is going to be the dogs. So here we got a cheap bunch of them for friends, family, whoever may be there, and we got these beef hot dogs here, and you're going to need a lot more ingredients. Chili powder, just a teaspoon of cumin seed, sugar, ground beef, Worcestershire sauce, this is horseradish, but you get the gist. Tomato puree, diced tomatoes, buns, garlic, diced onions. You'll have to do this process yourself.
So this is a Gordon Ramsay special on how to make chili dogs with basic home ingredients. So the first thing that we're going to be doing, chopping up the onions and this garlic here. So get your slap chop.
Next we're going to drizzle this olive oil in the pan. Just enough to coat the bottom. So now we're going to add the onions to this pan here of olive oil, hot olive oil, just like that. Check it out, see that? Good. And we're going to cook these until they're soft, basically. We got to get these onions soft before adding any other ingredients. The garlic, so we're just going to throw that garlic in there just like so. Now we got the cumin going. We got the cumin. Chili powder in there. Take off a little. Hamburger here.
Alright, so now once you got it all browned here, first thing you want to add is salt and pepper. We're going to put, a sprinkle of salt on there. Tomato puree in there.
Tomato.
Alright, now we're gonna add tomatoes. We got a big old bowl, so we're gonna spread them all around. Some, as Gordon calls it, oregano. Now we're gonna be adding some sugar here, just to take away from the spiciness of the chili. So we're just gonna kind of grab a spoon here like this. Oh, Jesus, that's hot. Alright.
I think we add
A little bit more seasoning.
a little bit more seasoning right here. You gotta have a good hot chili dog, you gotta have a good chili dog,
I would have to agree with that statement, Mr. Brown.
I would say that if Gordon was here to try this recipe, he would give us just about a perfect score. Now we actually need to get the hot dogs out. This is the simplest part of the process. Since you are a college kid and you got a budget, we're just gonna throw them in the microwave. Take over yonder. Hot dog 1. In the bun. Hot dog 2. In this bun. Right on the dog. If some gets off, that's... Look at the presentation. Take note of how carefully this was placed on here. To get better at cooking, Chi High offers a ton of cooking courses. All of them can be listed here. You can also go to this link and see all of them. maybe sign up for those, because I believe if you can cook this, you can cook anything. And believe me, going out every night, expensive, $100 a week, all right? So in college, if you're on a budget, make your own stuff. You can make big portions, have leftovers, save it for later. Wham bam, cheese and ham. Dumb lit. All I gotta say, cooking for yourself, much better, important skill. Provide for your friends, family. Go to a cookout, bring your own food, bring your own barbecue. You can make anything you want. The options are endless with cooking.
The bottom line is, this chili dog is awesome, and it only took us $8 and a special time of our day to make this meal. We had a good time making it. Thank you.
This has been
Taylor
and Hayden
reporting for the Haps.
Caught up. Reporting for the Haps.
Joey, have you broken your Chromebook before?
Or maybe I've like once or twice.
All right, well, you better be careful not to get your third, because then you won't get a Chromebook in return. There's a lot of new policies there you're going to find out about in the next couple of minutes.
The Chromebook policy has changed drastically. In light of these changes, there's a lot of precautions you need to take. If the Chromebook team assesses the damage to your Chromebook as intentional damage, you have to replace it.
I would say probably like between 10 and 20%.
Probably 30 to 40%. That's a good answer, sir. Yo, 3 strikes are out. Just like baseball. Same goes with the Chromebook. Guess what? If you break it 3 times, regardless if you have insurance or not, we will not cover it. You have to pay for the full price of the Chromebook. New Acer Chromebooks cost about that much, and older models cost about that much. And that's not something you want to pay for. So do yourself a favor. Don't break your Chromebook. We do understand that accidents do happen sometimes. And when they do, you need to report to this facility right here so your Chromebook can be transferred into our system.
So the policies that we created weren't necessarily to protect against intentional damage. They were more to teach students about how to care for a device, show them what it's like to sign an agreement to utilize a device, which they may have to do when they are out in the private sector and working after graduation, and also just to teach some lessons in responsibility and how to care for something that doesn't belong to you. So far, we haven't had very many, but it's the beginning of the school year, so it's kind of hard to tell. We might know more towards the end of the school year if the policies helped against intentional damage.
Sophie, do you know about the school store?
Taylor, do you need job experience?
Absolutely, it's perfect for getting an entry-level position.
You're right. And no better way to do it than youth apprenticeship.
Let's find out more about that.
Yo, Taylor, are we going out to eat?
That's a good idea, actually. Let me check how much money I have in my account. Uh-oh.
You only got, like, $10.
I'm broke.
Hit a victim in the middle of the body with a bullet and a rhythm, every murder and structure.
That is youth apprenticeship. You see that right there? Youth apprenticeship. So Taylor, what is youth apprenticeship?
Youth apprenticeship requires 3 steps. Here's what happens when you're in a youth apprenticeship. First, you talk to Bush and Law at chipfalls.org.
Laura Buschendorf?
After that, second step, you gotta get some meetings.
You just gotta come to the youth apprenticeship meetings, talk to Buschendorf, and just see what it's like with all the other people in it.
Step 3 is easy. Get a job. Get a job. 4th step, money. Money's our ultimate goal. You want to get paid. I'm broke, but I'm a youth apprenticeship. Be good.
In order to be eligible for youth apprenticeship programs, a student has to be at least 16, so they can begin their youth apprenticeship program at the end of their sophomore year or once they turn 16. We use it for juniors and seniors, and there are 11 program areas. I can help assist in finding a job, but it's always easier if a student comes in with a job in mind.
You know what else you get from youth apprenticeship? Experience, but not just any job experience in the field that you want to work in when you are older. It is everything you need. It is so good for resumes.
No way. And you can make money
No
while doing
way,
it.
bro. Yeah, I'm serious, dude.
Youth apprenticeship has applications to your school life too. For example, to graduate from high school, you need some of these. Credit. Right? It's like a golden ticket. And you can get a credit for YA. If you complete 450 hours in your field, you actually get 1 credit. You get 1 of these right here, assuming you complete that right there. Pretty sweet deal. It's doing something you like, and guess what? Remember what I said earlier? You get a little bit of these right here. You get a little bit of little money. You get some dinero. Look at the dinero. And now tell me you don't want to get paid. Tell me that.
Program areas. Right here.
That's incredible.
This has been Lucas and Taylor reporting for the Haps. Season's greetings, everybody.
It's that time of year again that everybody loves. It's Christmas because you can get gifts and money and food and family and probably a bunch of other stuff.
We're here to display the Christmas edition of the Chi High Happenings for the year of 2017.
It's gonna be insane.
Here comes Santa Claus, here comes Santa Claus, right down Santa Claus Lane. Vixen and Blitzen and all his reindeers pulling on the reins. Bells are ringing, children singing, all is merry and bright. So hang your stockings and say your prayers, 'cause Santa Claus comes tonight. Here comes Santa Claus, here comes Santa Claus, right down Santa Claus Lane.
The Haps.
So Taylor, going into high school, I really didn't know what I wanted for a car, so I think, we should help others that are looking for a car.
That's probably a good idea because that can be a hard decision both financially and on the mind.
There you go. So I guess we'll look more into what you should get for a car.
Taylor Brown and I went to Maurice Mazda to see what they would recommend for a first-time buyer.
So if they're coming in with their parents, the 16-year-old is going to buy a vehicle or looking for their first vehicle, we'd have to start by figuring out price range if they're going to buy it outright cash or if they're going to want to finance it and what the monthly payment is that's going to be comfortable for whoever's going to be paying for it or helping pay for it that way. Our process here is really transparent. We're always the best price store, so we don't have a high markup on our vehicles where, we gotta make a lot of money off of them. We don't negotiate in our prices, but our sales staff isn't commission based at any of our Maurice locations. So we're always have the best price there, and then we're really catered to the needs and wants of the driver of the vehicle.
If the weather's nice, then the people at Maurice might take you out in the parking lot and let you test drive or look at some vehicles in person, assuming you are of age to test drive a vehicle. Then you can see how it handles and how the interior looks and really get a full opinion on whether or not you want to purchase that vehicle. After that, if you decide you might want the vehicle, you can finance, get the license there, and get all the paperwork signed and complete, and you got yourself a brand new vehicle.
Buying used is better than buying a newer vehicle because when buying a used car and you're first starting out driving, you don't really know what you're doing. You'll think you know, but you really don't. So it's better to have a cheaper car in case you wreck it.
Since I got my car from Maury's Mazda, of course, I've gotten in 2 accidents because I suck at driving. Just minor scrapes and things here and there, but to a new car that would be completely detrimental to the value and kill it completely. So now I can sell my car as a, $1,500 beater, but I only bought it for $3,000, so I'm not losing any money there. And if I total it, I really don't care. That guy doesn't sound like he's got a lot of stuff to go.
Leia Skid.
My name's
My name's Haps.
and we're recording for the Taylor and Hayden.
Yep.
That happened to you this week. That's a good stretch. And then 10, take a nap. 20 to 30 minutes, that's all you need.
These vapes going around.
That's it.
Yeah, would you say that you have one on you right now?
Let's check. Nope, just got all this stuff. Ain't got no vape on me. And you shouldn't have no vape on yourself either, you know what I'm saying?
I've got 90,000 pounds in my pajamas. I've got 40,000 French francs in my fridge. I've got lots of lovely lira now. The Deutschmark's getting dearer, and my dollar bills would buy the Brooklyn Bridge. I've got
Whoa. Were you really thinking about trying to perform those tricks that you just saw in school with a jewel, no less? Come on, bro. That's such a stupid idea. You're not even 18 yet.
For some reason, that seems to be like one of the trendy hippie things to be doing right now is vaping. We're finding the Soren Airs, which are like the credit card style ones. A lot of the bigger ones, the more expensive heavy duty ones, we're finding them all.
So at school, if you are caught with one of these electronic cartomizers, you're going to have 2 punishments. One is going to be with Joe Nelson, and one is going to be with Becky Davis, or whoever your principal is. The school can give you a 1 to 5 day suspension, depending on how much you have, how extreme it was it in your car, were you using it in class, stuff like that. And the law enforcement side of it is going to be a little stricter. You can get about a $100 fine because it's treated the exact same way as cigarettes if there's nicotine in the e-juice inside the actual vape itself. They're also going to confiscate the item, and depending on how expensive it is and what their discretion is, they may allow a parent to come pick it up, or they might just confiscate it and throw it away or keep it or something like that. So don't bring them to school.
Is it cool to jewel in school?
No.